with wearables, I don't think it's a one-time moment when a wearable suddenly has the right to remain on your body at the point of purchase. Regardless of how well designed it is, or how privacy orientated it is, or how ethical it is at the point of purchase, wearable technology needs to continuously earn the right to stay on my body. So if it begins to behave badly, or if it behaves not as it was intended to be, it should be taken off. It needs to continually earn the right to stay on my body. It's not a one-time thing that it just suddenly earns and then it's on my body forever. It needs to be kept in check. What is the difference between a product that understands more about me versus a product that helps me to understand more about myself? I think they are two very different design questions, and something that in design we need to start building a vocabulary for, so that we can understand that relationship between human and object, and also our context more thoroughly in a much more meaningful way. I could stand here and talk about privacy controls, blinking LEDs, opt-in, opt-out features, and they are all important, but at the end of the day, I think what really matters is the product has to be legible. It means that the user has to understand that they are inside a loop, as I say, a loop with the object, where there is this flow of intelligence between you and the object. To be legible, to know that you are inside a loop, is really important, so that as a human, we are constantly aware of what this product does well and what this product does bad. So then again, I can critique whether it has earned its right to stay on my body. Honestly, I think we've entered a period in history where it's possible to design a wearable on any part of the body. And I think the question for most design and innovation teams moving forward will be, why and where do we want to put these types of technologies on our body? What value will they actually bring? We are at risk of littering the body eventually with all sorts of wearables as an ecosystem of many different touch points. But I think most design teams and innovation teams need to ask why. What is that ecosystem? What is the benefit of that ecosystem? Before we step too far into a very complex set of loops with technology that is maybe hollowing out, taking our capabilities as humans. I think that the products that will win, the experiences that will be the best in the next 10 years will not be companions in the sense that they feel like a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They will be products that support us, that bring the best out in us, not that replace us or take a part of us. Ones that sharpen who we are, allow us to be more attuned to people around us, our context. So I think I see it more as less companion, more coach. That kind of mentor type of technology, I think, is really the path that we need to be traveling down. In my work, in our work at EssilorLuxottica, smart eyeglasses represent a platform to begin to connect, to understand not only myself, people around me, my environment, less me, and more me and the world. So I think we're all traveling in that direction, and at some point it will all make sense. We are stepping into that uncanny valley of where things begin to feel uncomfortable because things represent the human body on a robotic level. So again, a lot of these ethical questions of where is the human in this equation is suddenly a massive topic. And it's not a philosophical question, it's more of a design problem. I actually find it very ironic that we're in a moment in history where we can develop robotics that can do many things, and yet at the end of the day we choose to replicate the human body, which is limited. I tend to feel it might be a commercial pull to make something look cool, but fundamentally I do question why that form needs to exist on a robotic level.